Hey y'all, live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It's your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where entertainment explains it. Hello and welcome. I'm back. I don't feel like I was gone because I kind of did a show and then it was the same energy, but the focus was somewhere else. There, that's exactly it. It is Thursday, so y'all know this is Thursday Live. I got a lot, boy, packages, y'all, packages. I've been out of town, but that didn't stop the packages from coming. So, boy, are we going to have one heck of an unboxing. Also, talk about the comics I like. Notice how I worded that. Not the comic books everybody think everybody else should be liking. I like what I like. You don't go to buy something and say, what is everybody else going to think of my purchase? Or do you? If you are shopping like that, then you should start shopping different. That's just me. I'm going to say hello. I'm going to say hello to the people who are here. Kamoyo King, as always, president of the Black Panther fan group, is in the building, and do what he said. Do what he said. Welcome to the chat. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Got a few people from my class reunion that subscribed. I saw their names there. Hey Don. I know there's a few other people that subscribed to. Keith did. Jerry did. Let's see. I'm shouting them out. I think Mo did. If you didn't, Mo, you need to, dog. I got some good information up in here. A few other people. I think Richard did. So most of the people that like me and I like them, they subscribe. So if you saw the numbers, take a little squirt up in the right direction. Pause. Then it was because, in large part, to my classmates, whom I say thank you, I appreciate and love y'all so very much. Tigers for life. Grand Madam Tarot in the building. Hey, Grand Madam, how you doing? See the spider is in the building as always, and my favorite homie / critic, Paul Martin, is in the building. Y'all, thank y'all, all of y'all for calling. That seems strange. Anyway, all right. It's funny that my numbers are showing one thing, but I can clearly see something else in the more phone. Anyway, we ain't gonna trip on it. I got some things lined up for the show. And we gonna get started. Well, we're gonna wait a few minutes. We ain't gonna start right away. I'm gonna let y'all slide in here. Y'all come on into the chat and say hi, hello to one another. Yeah, you know how we do it. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds. Also, they're gonna give me some stall time, you know what I mean, to get the images up. You dig. So, you know, everything gonna be y'all gonna like that. Man, it was damn near 100 degrees in Kansas City. I thought I was about to melt. I mean literally melt. It's not an exaggeration. You know what I mean? I done been up here in these polar climes for so long that you know what I'm saying, I responded to heat like it was kryptonite or some shit. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh my goodness, well, I was born here. I must fight it. It was hot, bro. It was hot. That level of heat hath not been felt in an age. Oh my goodness, boy, it was hot in a big old bag of mugs on that piece. Oh, where is the proclamation? Oh, I got to grab the proclamation, y'all. I got to grab the proclamation. Our school so cool. Our school so fly. um, we got a proclamation from one of the city council peoples. So you know what I'm saying? Ain't kind of a big deal. Ain't kind of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab some other things down here from the joys of the internet. And then when the appropriate bodies are in the appropriate places at the appropriate time, we shall begin our descent into madness. But fortunately, you was with your boy D Real, so I am going to make it make sense. What you talking about? I'm talking about just all evening long. Oh, y'all are too kind. Did I graduate with any other celebrities besides myself? Y'all need to. Y'all, you ain't gassing my head up, Paul Martin. Nah, I ain't there, not yet. Class of 85? I think we had some folks in 86. Sean Edwards, who is a popular film critic, graduated from Lincoln. Lincoln is the, you know what? Let me grab this proclamation and this little facsimile yearbook. I'll be right back. It's back. Hey. Oh, see my boy Theo done slid up in the building. What up, Theo? What's going on? Y'all miss me. I'm sorry. I was on different time zone. I was on some different other stuff. I guess we doing this first. All right. This is why I was not in the building, at least not in the capacity I normally am. It's a little backpack, you know what I'm saying? Little backpack, you know how the youngsters wear the little backpack. So I went to my 40-year reunion. I don't think y'all understand how important something like this is. First of all, it was important to the people who were there. Second of all, it was important to their families. And it must have been important in some degree to the 3rd District Council of Kansas City, Missouri, because Councilwoman there, Melissa Robinson, made a proclamation honoring the Lincoln Academy class of 1985 on their occasion of their 40th reunion. And it reads as such. Whereas life gives us brief moments with another, but sometimes in those brief moments, we get memories that last a lifetime. And whereas the Lincoln Academy class of 1985 graduated with pride, perseverance, and a shared commitment to excellence, leaving a lasting mark on their school and community. And whereas it's in big bold print, that's why I keep saying it like that. The graduates have, over the past 40 years, distinguished themselves in diverse fields, contributing their talents and leadership to the betterment of society. And whereas the class of 1985 has maintained strong bonds of friendship, facts, unity, and mutual support, serving as a shining example of lifelong connections. And whereas this milestone 40th anniversary celebration also marks 30 years since their first reunion, commemorating decades of memories, achievements, and shared experiences. And whereas the city of Kansas City recognizes the enduring spirit, accomplishments, and positive influence of the Lincoln Academy class of 1985, honoring them for their contributions past, present, and future. And now, therefore, be it resolved that Councilwoman Melissa Robinson, on behalf of the city of Kansas City, hereby recognizes and congratulates the Lincoln Academy class of 1985 on their occasion of their 40th reunion and extend best wishes for continued success, happiness, and friendship in the years to come. And be it further resolved that this proclamation be presented to the class of 1985, honoring your rich history, dedication, and commitment to a community. May peace be with you now and always. Okay, so now that I have tooted my horn about the people I went to school with, I will share with you a couple of pics. Maybe that'll make it not seem so far away and unapproachable. How about we slide to the side here and boom. There I am, right next to the guy in the gold shirt. We're that of course is a picnic. It was a nice picnic. It was hot though. Did I mention it was hot? Maybe it was just me because I came from Alaska and I was up in that and I was good. You can't tell looking at me, but bruh, I was sweating like a Hebrew slave, man. I was sweating in that piece. You know what I mean? I tried to get, well, hold up, let me grab this one pic because if we're gonna be looking at pictures of me, you know what I'm saying, I might as well find a nice ones, when a brother fall up in the spot, like a Mac from way back. You know what I mean? I was clean. I was clean. You know what I'm saying? My mama, what Theo say? My mama teach me take care of my clothes. She teach me take care of my clothes. So, that was at the dinner we had at a spot called Union on the Hill. And they actually laid the joint out for us, but my man Al, my ace, my day one, Al Kelly, he helped put a lot of that together. So shouts out to my boy Al. That's my homie from back in the day. We used to kick it, still do actually. That is the mighty class of 85. I'm back there in the back. You can see me hiding. I ain't smiling because it's hot in that mud. It was and they decided they want to take this picture out in the middle of the sun and whatnot. It's like 12:01 in the afternoon, right when that bitch come out, like, hey, it's hot, and let's take a picture. I love them though. I really do. I love all them people in that picture, man. Those are some of the greatest people I will ever know. Some of the greatest people you could ever know. Every last one of them, man. Love them to pieces, man. I mean, I don't think it was really no, you know what I mean, like animosity. At least I wasn't aware of it. I know I could be a little bit annoying at times when I was in school, and I know, I think we might have outgrew that. I don't think it was some people, I mean, that was like still having like you know what I mean? That's later on at the dinner. That's my boy Pat in the middle, and Keith Pearson. Yeah, Keith Pearson was really quiet. You know what I mean? And he wanted them cats to kind of just pop up like your conscience. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You just standing around, and you're like, oh, Keith, what's up, man? But everybody seemed to age well. You know what I mean? In our class, they aged well. The guys, the gals, everybody looked good. For the most part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe that's probably why it wasn't a whole lot of trauma betwixt us. You know what I mean? Because we was cool. with who we was and what we was, and we wasn't out there trying to be nothing except what we was. You know. Whoops, I already showed y'all that picture. That picture right there. Again, there we are in the fancy, you know what I'm saying, the reunion shirts for that year. I got mine, but, you know, I wore it so much. I know that mud's funky from all that heat, so I got that joint. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to wash that baby up, man. But on the left there, that's my man, Al Kelly. He helped put a lot of stuff together, man. That's my dog from way back, man. We used to break dance together. We used to, you know what I'm saying, kick it with the honeys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's just call it what it was. We was some little players from the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? He had a little Jerry curl and I had the waves, bro. Let me stop. Let me stop. Before I get him in trouble, get me in trouble, and some of these people come from the class and be like, "What you talking about there, Akins?" Shh, I say nothing. Anyways, though, so yeah, that's what I did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of last week. You know what I mean? And it was a really, really cathartic experience. And I needed the time away. I didn't even realize it. Man, if I can give y'all any piece of vacation. There it is. See, it was in my mouth. It had to come out. Take you a vacation. Take you a break. Whatever it is you do repetitively, find you some time to step away from it. You know what I mean? It'll be good for you up here because I'm telling you, I got a whole different, you know what I mean? It just like, that's what I was able to do. Literally, inhale, exhale, and be like, all right, we can do this. And that's the whole gist of it, man. Take you some time. Take you some time away. And for my people, you know what I'm saying, Grand Madam, Theo, if doing this on the screen, if this is what you do primarily, man, get you a breather, man. It's gonna be here when you get back. Trust me. Go out, get you some time or relax, and but I know a lot of us, we breathe and meditate all the time. But I mean, it's still the change of scenery. It does a great thing for you. I tell you. I was talking to one of my classmates, Karen. Hey, Karen, how you doing? I was, they were of course, I'm the conversation because, of course, I come all the way from storied and frozen Alaska. But the conversation somehow kind of, leaned towards, what I miss or who I miss. And you know what I told her? And I was, perfectly 100 with it. I miss the sound of cicadas. See, that shit you take for granted. Ain't no cicadas up here. In the evening, around 4 or 5, when you start hearing ring, 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 ain't none of that up here. We don't. That insect does not dwell in these parts. You know what I'm saying? Don't hear that at all. And hearing it, I realized how much I missed hearing it. Just little simple shit like that. Another thing, thunderstorms. I can count on one hand in the 32 years I have lived in Alaska how many times I've heard a thunderstorm. Okay? Little stuff like that you take for granted. Being able to go and get some barbecue. Because let me tell you, there are no barbecue joints here. Yes, there are people who make barbecue. Don't get all funky like that, Alaska. I know there are people who make barbecue. There are people who have restaurants, and at those restaurants, they make barbecue. But as far as having a barbecue restaurant, Gates, Jack Stack, Q39, Oklahoma Joe's, Arthur Bryan, you see what I'm saying? They don't specialize in nothing but the kill. That's all I'm saying. Your barbecue might be good. Your barbecue might not be good. But your barbecue ain't like Kansas City barbecue, and you ain't got barbecue joints all over the place. You feel me? So, tis what it is. Moving on. I had a great time. Duh, legendary kind. What up? Hey, how you doing? Glad you decided to pop into the live tonight. Hopefully you will like and subscribe to the page. Please do if you have not already. I promise you it will not be boring. What I've been doing. Hold up. He says, so you saying you ain't got a Sonny's. What I'm saying is, if we getting ready to get into this conversation, is it ain't so much of me needing the Sonny's as it is you needing the Gates. Come on now. I'm here all day. We ain't been had a barbecue conversation now, is we? Please don't let us start having a barbecue conversation. I'm ready for that. I was getting ready to go into comic books, but if y'all still want to talk about barbecue, we could talk about barbecue too. What's happening? We got more than one kind. That's all I'm saying to you. If it's two things you gonna see when you come to Kansas City, and I mean plenty of them, lots and lots and lots of them, are Kansas City Chiefs fans and barbecue joints. Okay, and the ones I mentioned, these just the big dogs. I ain't mentioning the little off brands that's off in the corner, the little shack over there in the corner, the little spot over there in Old Lather, the little joint all the way down there in Liberty. You know what I'm saying? We got barbecue, son. That's what we do all day, every day. And I put it up against anybody's barbecue. Let's go. I can take you to 5-10 joints and you would taste 10 different types of flavors and sauces. And man, as a joint, they got barbecue sauce just for the baked beans, dog. Made a whole barbecue sauce just to put in the baked beans. That's how serious they are about their barbecue in Kansas City, bro. It's a barbecue sauce just for baked beans. They ain't playing about that. They ain't playing about it. They are so serious, man. I'm sorry. Did I crash out? My bad. I'm sorry. Did I crash out? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. We are very, very, very enthusiastic about our barbecue in Kansas City. And anybody from Kansas City will tell you, we take a certain degree of pride. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. Okay, and you made the sled dog joke. Okay. If I hadn't heard that a million times, Kamoyo, from people who know absolutely nothing about the place, that's that and the igloo thing. I 30 years, man. 30 years. You gotta do better. That's all I'm saying. Come on. Wound me already. They say you got a barbecue place called The Joint. Okay. Is it The Joint? Kamoyo? Is it The Joint? You know what I'm saying? When we talk about the song, it's The Joint. Is it The Joint? Like that? The legendary kind with the $9.99. Thank you. We love it when we get paid, and we appreciate that you appreciate I appreciate that you appreciate me. Why don't I just stop saying we? I appreciate that you appreciate me Much love, much love, much man love. I he say it is the joint. All right, okay. I'm glad we got the barbecue out the way. I'm glad we got the barbecue out the way. So what we gonna do today? Comics. You're asking me about what comics I was messing with. What was I fooling with? I tell you what I was fooling with. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. This is again a Spawn title. Now, notice how Spawn, well, I'm thinking about it. Here's another Gunslinger Spawn comic that takes place in the present. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Two different books, same character. And this ain't even the main character in this universe. And he got two books. Make it make sense. You digging what they shoveling? You digging how it's going? You smelling what they laying down? But I'ma let that marinate with you, player from the Himalaya. I'ma let that marinate with y'all. Blood Letter number 3. You know we got a review coming. You know we're gonna have to talk about this one. You know we're gonna have to have a conversation. She out here in these streets, and she out here doing the most. Tasha got business, and Tasha making people feel it. You dig me? So y'all might want to check that one out too, as well as Battle Beast number 4. They on the planet. Him and Prince Salat. And they find some stuff. And it ain't that juggernaut. You know how Battle Beasts go. Y'all, if y'all been following the reviews and whatnot, you know how Battle Beasts go. And speaking of how you know things go, you know before you picked up this book, if you've been reading my or checking out my reviews when I do the review on Ultimate Black Panther, you knew before you open up that book, T'Challa was going to be doing what? That's right. Kicking somebody in the damn face. And he did not disappoint. My man. Well, I mean, he got mollywopped after he did, but bruh, I'm telling you, every issue filled with face-kicking action. Always. Review to follow. I'm going to go deep with it. I hope y'all can follow me. Now, where y'all want me to go next? Would you like to discuss Black culture? Or would you like to do some action figure opening unboxing? Y'all tell me. I'm gonna let y'all guide the show some tonight. You know, just so it don't feel like too much of a chore. You know what I mean? What would y'all, you know, at this point in the show, because we try and keep it streamlined, and I ain't trying to keep taking up too much of y'all time, because I know it's some stuff y'all want to get into, just like it's some things I want to get into for y'all, so we can make this whole thing continue to percolate, as my man E40 said. Anywho, say player's choice. All right, legendary. Player's choice it is then. I am going to go with Black culture. Y'all knew I was going to go with Black culture, didn't you? Yeah, but because that's gonna make the unboxing that much sweeter. I promise. Some of it, I'll be honest with y'all. Some of them are just like pieces for bigger and better things. But there's some stuff where it's like I've been waiting for this one, and y'all gonna be like, I like that. Anyway, we see this one all the time, right? Black history is American history. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. There is an open-ended and very visual agenda to either revise or wipe out altogether a lot of Black history. I don't know how I feel about it. On the one hand, Black, just like in this image, is very much a part of America. And from the size of it, it's a vital part of America. And rather than, go through the usual rhetoric, I'm beginning to ask the question, what would happen? I ain't beginning to ask it, but I find myself marinating on it more in recent times. What would happen if the Black in that fabric was simply torn away? Or the vast majority of it was torn away? Would America say, yeah, we still have enough of what we need to maintain our melting pot status? Or are they going to say, Black being torn away from us is a powerful avulsion that we might not be able to stomach or that we might not be able to recover from? I don't want to get on that horse, you feel me? But there's a lot of things that we would not have in this country, on this planet, were it not for Nubian people, for African people, for Black people. Now, I personally ain't saying Black people should be asking for a medal, but we should damn sure be better acknowledged and treated than what we are if we truly trying to talk about equality. It's equality when you share the systemic control. Did y'all hear what I said? It's equality when you share the systemic control. Now there are a lot of people that go out into the world, with the Nas mentality. I know I can be what I want to be, and you can be what you want to be for the most part. But awareness takes you a long way. I'm not saying be paranoid. Don't walk around paranoid. Don't do that. I did that for a number of years. It does not benefit you. Don't walk around paranoid, but be woke as the term is truly supposed to be used. Be woke. Be aware. Be cognizant of who and what is around you and how they respond to you and the kind of energy you get to respond to them. I see the comments bubbling up, so y'all hang on. I'll put a pin in this because I always want to be able to respond to y'all comments. It's a trick to get Black folks to crash out. Okay. Say, yep, they've got that old school red fat eraser out. Groovy P in the building. What's going on, Groovy? As long as we got the internet, we can educate our own. I agree with that to a certain degree. I agree. And I feel, and I've always said, I've always advocated for self-education, because if it's deposited in you, for you, by your own, that can't ever be taken away from you. I used to have this teacher in elementary school named Mrs. Smith. Matter of fact, I think I got Miss Smith's phone number in my phone to this very day. Mrs. Smith had such an impact on my life, as far as self expectation. Don't make nobody ask more of you than you are asking of yourself. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that one too. Paul Martin said, the free labor from us expedited the country from being a world power. Makes no sense that a country less than 300 years old leapfrog countries who existed when Jesus walked the earth. You know why this country leapfrogged over them other countries? Us. We was involved in every phase and every achievement and everything that ever got done in this republic. From the building of it to the proliferation of it to the culturing of it. We were involved in every phase. And don't let me go down the list of stuff you wouldn't have if it wasn't for Black people. I just feel like there should be a little more. I don't know. Understanding of our rationale, if that makes sense to you. Legendary say, without the acknowledgement of our history, we lose self-awareness, respect, and responsibility. You are so 100% correct, because think about how much we've lost from 1713 to 2025. Or 1613, I'm sorry. Same people. Same people. Spoke a different language, had a different religion, had an entirely different rationale. 400 years later, different language, different rationale. See what I'm saying? Are you tracking? It's a tricky game to play, man. Being awake and aware goes a long way. Yes, we are all to a certain degree. Don't get me started on what the feces in chief wants to do with the Smithsonian. And thank you, Paul, for bringing me back to where I started this whole thing, because the crux of it is about our history and what we've contributed. They make a point of talking and placing on a pedestal people like Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison, without really realizing that there are Blacks who have either improved or were the inspiration from the get-go for them to be in the position to create these inventions. You know what I mean? And that's sometimes the European mentality, to either conquer and appropriate, then contemplate and create. Oh, that was good. That was good. It is the nature of the European to conquer and appropriate rather than create and cultivate. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, create and cultivate. Because that's what we do. We create and cultivate. That's what we did in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in Wilmington, South Carolina, in Rosewood, Florida. We cultivated our culture. We built it with nothing but us in a colony that didn't want us to be anything except power to control the direction of this country. Almost a week ago, Amanda Seals debated 20 conservatives, and a lot of what they talked about is about what we deserve as far as reparations. That whole conversation, the only thing that kept reverberating in my head, why do people think that the only form reparations come in are monetary? Remember the 40 acres and a mule? Exempt us from taxes forever. You see what I'm saying? Little things like that, because you basically treated our ancestors like property and you didn't have any remorse about it. We ain't asking for no whole bunch of money. Some money would be nice, but I'm going to spend that in a month. That ain't what I want. I want something that's going to continue to benefit me. I want something that's going to make it easier for me as a man in this country to create and continue to create generational wealth. You see what I'm saying? Generational wealth. Not that money you just have for a little while. I'm talking about that money your grandkids gonna have, your great grandkids gonna have, because that show what they have. They kids going to Harvard and Yale, and they ain't got to worry about what they doing when they get out of Harvard and Yale, because they know they going to take over the business. Whatever form it takes, Grand Madam, I'm for that too. Free education at wherever college or university you want to go to. In the Netherlands, it doesn't cost anything to go to a college or a university. We could do it. We just don't want to. We know knowledge is power, and they don't want to make the majority powerful up here. It's simple math. It's simple math. It's more of us than there are of them. And what they don't understand is that when you continue to treat the lower class like trash, don't give them no opportunities, no advantages, they rebel. Ain't that how it been in every culture that had a so-called empire? Wasn't there always rebellion? Wasn't there always people that said enough of this shit? Why do we think that's going to be any different here? You feel me? Why would it be? Kamayo say they are a dwindling demographic, afraid of the inevitable, being surpassed and made obsolete. Failing birth rates and interracial couples contribute to those dwindling numbers. I shouldn't have laughed diabolically after that comment. But, I mean, that's the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody, those that are European descendants have trouble dealing with some trauma. There's a lot of unaddressed trauma when it comes to what they're ancestors done to our ancestors. It's a story as old as time itself. We must mind those amongst us who are agents of the delusion of supremacy. Ooh, yeah. A nuanced historian could acknowledge the multicultural and multi-ethnic team effort that it took to end slavery. Thus, don't touch the exhibits, but the fool has no nuance. Yeah, that part. Legendary say, yep, thievery from the rooter to the tutor. I love that young people are learning our history independently and sharing it across social media, as they should. Rebellions are always started by those who have been oppressed to the point where they cannot survive. Ding ding. That right there, Grandmadam. And that's why when you talk to every black person in this country, all we talking about is and because that's precisely what's going on in America right now. There's a lot of people who thought the motivations of the people in power in this country were one thing, and now they're coming to find out that it's something different altogether, and they're like, oh my gosh, what can we do? Listen next time when people telling y'all shit. The woman who y'all thought wasn't black was telling y'all before all of this even jumped off, but y'all was like, is she black? I'm not sure if she's black. Yeah. Bet you wish you wasn't laughing at that shit now, huh? My cousin gets married in October. His fiance is feeling away. Say, glad some groups are suing to stop him. Hey. Look here, Rock With Me Nation. How y'all feeling so far? Y'all hanging on for the ride? Or is some of y'all getting sleepy? You ready to jump? I know, I'm 57. If I can hang, rest of y'all can hang. Ain't nobody got no excuse. I'm going to be respectful. Ain't nobody got no excuse. There. Ding. See what I did there? Oh, I know what I was getting ready to do. My bad, y'all. Oh. I know what I was going to tell y'all jokers. Grandmadam say you say you're awake tonight. All right, girl, we're going to try to keep it high for you. We're going to try to keep it moving for you. We're going to try to keep it doing what it do. I, the other night, saw a film that stood out to me because of the social content it was kicking. And look at y'all coming out the woodwork. I ain't got to work tomorrow. I'm good. Okay, bet. All right, I'm gonna try. Even though you ain't got to work tomorrow, I'm gonna try not to keep you up. I'm gonna try not to keep y'all up. Anyway, look here, y'all. This movie right here. And it ain't about what you think it's about. No, it is not a horror movie. But you might have fun watching it if you are into the punk rock scene and the punk rock music of the Bay Area of the late 80s. You will enjoy this movie. If you were in the Bay Area in 1987, when Short Dog dropped Freaky Tales, you might want to watch this movie. If you were a fan of Eric Sleepy Floyd when he played for the Golden State Warriors back in the late 80s, this might be a movie you want to watch. If you like Dominique Thorne in something other than Ironheart, this might be the movie for you. It stars Pedro Pascal. Well, he don't star him, but Pedro Pascal is in it. And when I saw Pedro Pascal, I was like, damn, Pedro Pascal's in every damn thing. I'm tired of seeing Pedro Pascal and shit. The late, great young Angus Cloud makes one of his final appearances in this movie. Played a pretty good role. And for those of you who don't know who Angus Cloud is, he played Fez on Euphoria, the show with Zendaya, where she's a trying to recover drug addict. Really good show. Anyway, Ben Mendelsohn, as you can see, as the dirty cop. Too Short even makes an appearance in this movie as a cop. The movie is, if you ever been to the Bay Area or you lived in the Bay Area, they did their homework. Because back in 1987, if you was living in Oakland, California, there's no way on earth you did not use the term hella. Everybody and their mama was saying hella. Oh, that was hella good. Oh, she was hella fun. Oh, yeah, man. That dude, he hella smart. I like watching his page. I like watching his channel. He got hella good stuff on there. But let me tell you, it's got a little fantasy element to it too. So it's a really, literally a fantastic movie as far as there's the lightning in the background that you see in the poster there. Green glow. That's all I'm gonna say. But you should check it out. You really should check. If you're looking for some stuff for us, you want to see us in some movie. Us is in that movie. You know what I'm saying? And everything ain't negative. Everything ain't gangsters and killing. It's some us's in there, and us's is being represented. So if you are a person who is searching for this kind of entertainment with us kind of people in it, Freaky Tales. Good movie. Very good movie. Moyo got the eyes. And Paul Martin asks, is that brother Dion Cole or the dude from Abbott Elementary? Neither. Too Short. Yes, there is an actor in there playing Too Short. They say Pedro again. Yeah, that's what the hell I said. Pedro again. Damn. Say you watched it. The rap contest was everything. Shh, don't spoil it for everybody, Legendary. Reminds me of how Essence Atkins seemed to be cast in every TV show and movie in existence. I like Essence Atkins. She made me laugh once. Anyway, other movie. I know I told y'all about it before. I told y'all about this movie. Michael J. White, he did the damn thing in this movie. Now, let me tell you about why I enjoyed Trouble Man. First of all, Trouble Man was not like the original Trouble Man that featured Robert Hooks in the title role. Now, the only thing those two movies have in common, they both were private detectives. They were both, well, as he referred to himself, he's a problem solver. what he did. There is an amazing scene at the beginning of this movie where he goes to confront this guy who's been abusive to his wife. I don't want to give away too much of it for you, but let's just say it's classic Michael Jai White. There's a huge comedy element involved in this movie. Michael Epps is in this movie, as you can see from the poster. Method Man and Lala Anthony are in this movie. Orlando Jones is in this movie, and Michael Jai White's wife is in this movie, and she looked like she studied a little something. Like she, like she looked like she had something going on with the sticky hands and the I think it's a form of Tai Chi. But yeah, she moving around, she doing some things. It's a good movie. Again, if you looking for a movie that got us in it, there's plenty of us in this joint right here. If you looking for a movie that got some action in it, oh, there's plenty. Come on now, it's Michael Jai White. You know it's gonna have action in it. Okay. I wouldn't say the production quality is top-notch Hollywood, but as far as the story and the action goes, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie at all. And I highly anything my man anything Michael in, man, I'm down to give it a pick. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's comedy or martial arts or whatever. Just I like where his headspace be at sometimes. You know what I mean? So he comes up with some good concepts and some very notable cinema. So shouts out to my man for doing that. What we talking about? Anansi said Trouble Man was definitely there. You go. There's one person right there. I already know what's happening with it. Anansi, you better let them know. They be sleeping. Paul Martin want to know if they played the Marvin Gaye song in the movie Trouble Man. In a way. In a way. Yeah and no. Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, no, they didn't play the Marvin Gaye song. Not in its. There's hip hop involved, Paul, and I'll leave it at that. Yes, Trouble Man. You say you love that. Yeah, that his wife can fight too. Yes, his wife can fight. She can fight. And another thing I liked about this movie was the mastermind, or like the main villain who was behind everything. It wasn't a dude. So we were breaking all kinds of barriers. Moving down the line. Hey. Yeah, some trouble, man. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, see how I take care of y'all. I give you good movies to watch. I tell you about my day, how things are going with me. I tell you about my life in the sunshine. And that's no BS, man, because I was in the sunshine and it was scorching mine hot. Quick question. Is Shazam culturally accurate? Is Shazam culturally accurate? Here, let's break it down for you. Because this is, we do nerd blur stuff around here. Bang. Check it out. Everybody's familiar with Shazam. You grew up on Shazam. You saw Shazam, and they just recently had a couple movies with Shazam in it. Now, let's look real close at the acronym Shazam and what it stands for, right? Okay, pretty much everything in that acronym is of the Greek Parthenon, Greek and or Roman, because Hercules and Mercury are the Roman names for those same Greek equivalents. It should be strength of Heracles, and then they wouldn't be able to use Mercury because his Greek name is Hermes. But Solomon, first, Solomon isn't even a god or a deity or a demigod or a being of any of that nature. Furthermore, he comes from Hebrew lore. So is Shazam culturally appropriate, or is it okay to let him borrow that one? What we talking about? What we talking about it in the comments? Oh, y'all just like, damn, Shazam, huh? My Space Ghost custom is coming along quite nicely. I got one small thing I got to do, and then I can put it all together. I have actually been filming it. So I have video footage of it, and I'm going to splice it all together in one big video when it's done. I might throw the newbie in there just for the heck of it. He said it probably ain't going. Said Shazam? Hell no. Shazam, Hawkman, Moon Knight, the white Egyptian Greek trope gotta stop. Okay. I'm glad we're there. I'm glad we're there, because now let's do this. Okay. Now, was Teth Adam a little more able to stay within the confines of a culture with Shu, her chef, Amon, Zahuti, Ampu, and Mentu? Not Egyptian per se, because a few of those are Persian. So again, more cultural appropriation. Now with Sabak, he's just like, oh, let's name a bunch of demons and let's go. Which, ironically, the evil one is the one that stays within at least a species. I guess. Yeah, why not? So I say that to say, if they don't want to stay cultural and their characters get to grow and proliferate and develop and become something special, damn it, let's make us one. Let's make us one, y'all. Just, I know it's AI, but let's make us one. Okay. Now, I did a I did a little study. I did a little bit, something. And I think I put it in here. I hope I put it in here. Thought I put it in here. Anyways, dang it, this ain't the one. Well, anyway, I had looked up one and I tried to keep it all within Yoruban lore. Now, if you keep all the names of the gods that are going to be the beneficiaries of this being's powers, you can get Shazam, Shasam, but you can't get Shazam because they're or unless somebody, Kamoyo help me out, maybe the missus, know something that's in Yoruban lore or even African lore or a being that you could use who has the name Z. Or we could just be like them and appropriate something from somebody else's culture and go, bam, there you go. We got that guy to come over here and be a beneficiary too. And so as it goes, what are we talking about? Paul Martin said, I never really considered Hercules to be at Superman's level. I'm guessing the power of Zeus and stamina of Atlas puts Captain Marvel, his mama named him Captain Marvel, at Soup's level. That and the fact that Superman can be vulnerable to magic. Yep, not Egyptian with Teth Adam. You say I can rock with you rock with the black one. So yeah. So bearing that in mind, there is a way for all you like writers and artists, if y'all wanted to do something like that. But I would say just that way, and here he said it while I was thinking it. It just used the African Parthenon in general, which would include Egypt. So then you could just say African deities came together to form this champion. If that's the case, then you definitely got Shazam. And then on top of that, why does it have to be Shazam? What about Sabak? See what I'm saying? So you could make it whatever you wanted to make it. Couldn't you? The only constraints are you yourself, my friend. Speaking of those said constraints, I can't wait no more, y'all. I guess this is the part of the show where we round it out. Package opening time. So if this is the point in the show where you usually check out, you better check out because it's gonna be a little longer than normal because I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 packages I gotta open. Thus boxes and flats all together. So if y'all in for it, y'all in for it. Paul Martin say, I just like the way DC Namord Black Adam. When I was a kid, he was straight up evil. Now he's in the gray area. Hell, now he's been a member of the Justice Society. What can you do, Playboy? What can you do? I have been working on different customs. So some of this stuff is either an item or items that I needed to complete a custom or the item itself. And today, it looks like we got, oh, this ain't mine. My bad. This is a remote. So I'm gonna put that back. I should have read that first. That ain't mine. Okay. That's me. Okay. That's me. That's speaker that's for my speaker. Here we go. Night Creeper. I got a whole complete Night Creeper with the extra head, weapons, all that. And you know how I do it. I get them for a player's price. So this is an army builder. I think I remember Mr. Ray Smith saying something a while back about he was going to build him an army with these. And I thought to myself, that is a smashingly good idea. I would probably do a little repainting. You know what I'm saying? Because them colors are kind of, you're supposed to be a ninja. You run around with that color, I'm going to catch you. Night Creeper is from the G.I. Joe classified line. One of the ninjas that worked for Cobra. I didn't know Cobra had more ninjas than Storm Shadow. They got a whole department of ninjas, it seemed like. Okay, this might be something I need for custom. Let's pull it. Oh, it's boxed. Yeah, this is probably a head sculpt or something like that. I'm trying to figure out which one before I get it open. Might be a Night Creeper head sculpt. I think. I know I ordered one because I got a body. Boy, this is. Yep, I can see it in the plastic. It's a Night Creeper head sculpt. And this head sculpt Night Creeper's head sculpt kind of reminds me of the Guyver. If you ever watched the Guyver. That's a head sculpt. Actually, well, nah, we'll do that later. But that's what we got. Night Creeper and Night Creeper Leader. That's a potentially good idea. That's a good build. When I was thinking more, kind of a semi secret, top secret organization like that, but more thinking AIM with ninja vibes. A synthesis of the traditional and the technological. Ooh, what we got here? There we go. Oh my. Oh my. Look what I got. It's my Battle Beast head sculpt. What you think about that? Yeah. I'm thrilled to pieces about that there. That's what we getting ready to do. That's what we getting ready to do. And the body pull up, we gonna, oh yeah, man. Oh, this here custom, this ain't gonna take long. This ain't gonna take long to get, because all the pieces are coming. Juju in the building. What's up? What's up, my kneesy? Oh, Theo, it's like a week worth of stuff sitting over here on the floor, bruh. We about to get down for the get down here. Matter of fact, that what the rest of the show about to be. Me popping all these jokers open. Ooh, I've been waiting for these videos. Yeah. Hey, yo, Theo, this be right up your alley, son. Check this here. Check the vest, bruh. That was nice. That was nice, huh? That's real nice. And I got 2 of them, baby. So somebody getting ready to have some dope ass vests, some flak jackets. We in the building. We's in the building. We's in the building. Okay, the packages are getting bigger. Okay, yay. What we got here? It's all of it, y'all. It's all of it. Shazam. Check it. I got my Battle Beast breastplate. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Yeah, I got my Battle Beast breastplate. Yeah. What else we got here? Well, watch out now. Watch out now. See, this is what we gonna be doing here in a minute, Kamoyo. This is what we gonna be doing here, man. We need to go ahead and just set it on off, man. Set it on off, bro. Always cut away from you, kids, when you're using sharp objects. And this is the body. This is the tunic, the front and the back that goes together. What kind of being are you going to use for the body? A big one. Gonna have to be a big one. And of course, the Battle Beast mace. That's a nice piece of work. Here, pop in there. And when he pound Mark's guts open with this. So yeah, and then we can get more exotic weapons and accoutrement for Battle Beast. So bigger box. Say, Night Creeper leader almost fought Snake Eyes to a standstill. Snake Eyes beat him with the ninja equivalent of a sucker punch. Sometimes it gotta be like that. Come on, y'all. It gotta be like that. You say you call it the head knocker? I call it the head buster, legendary. It's a head buster. It's a head buster. Anyway. Oh, this my guy right here. And if I ain't told y'all, Time Collectibles. It's a really great place on eBay, and I believe he has a page where he sells his collectibles. His stuff is out of box, so you're not gonna get anything in box from him. But he has really solid. If you like the DC multiverse before Todd McFarlane took over, he's got a lot from the 6-inch line. That 6-inch line is deep. That and Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe. Reason I say, my man had a job and he had to retire from the job to take care of his wife who got sick. I ain't trying to tell no sad stories for nobody, but it's a noble cause, man. So if you do buy something from a man, know you buying it with love. And in my case, it was an age of Apocalypse Sabretooth, which coincidentally fits my Battle Beast armor perfectly. Let me see if this head fits perfectly. Not perfectly, but I might have to pull that peg to make it slide in place and tighten it. Yeah, we gonna work with it. That's a good battle beast. That's gonna be a good battle beast, y'all. That's gonna be, yeah. As soon as I throw all of this together, get that paint on this baby, woo! We clowning with it, y'all. We clowning with it. And look. It's almost as if it was meant to be. The head knocker fits in his hand perfectly. I might make a couple of these, man. This is nice. It's nice. I might make one and sell it. Yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So we got that going. Woo-wee. Slide this stuff a little closer. Big closer. Okay. Another box. Told y'all I was gonna be out here tonight. Hope y'all ain't getting sleepy. Hope y'all ain't getting sleepy. What? Huh. Uh-oh. Oh, more body. Give me body. As my girl Queen Latifah used to say, give me body. And that is exactly what I have. More body. Oh, look. Another night creeper. See? Army build coming together already. That makes it a grand total of, I now have 4 complete night creepers. So that army build is, oh, look there. Now he has a head. See, this is too easy. This is light work, family. This is light work. So basically, a lot of this has been stuff getting me army builds and little accessories for customs. So hasn't been too much of a straight up like me grabbing an action figure to grab an action figure kind of haul, but I'm good with it. You know what I mean? I'm good with it. Hey, y'all, tomorrow is Friday, and you know what that means. Friday vibing with me and my boy Theo B. Grab what you drink, grab what you smoke. And let me tell you something. Now, when I say grab what you drink and grab what you smoke, man, I done been back to Kansas City. And let me tell you something. Kansas City got a cigar bar culture. Okay, not just cigar bars, cigar bar culture. You hear me? Shouts out to my men over at Whiskey and Beard, man. They showed a lot of hospitality to us, and they showed me a good time. They showed me what was up, and I smoked a couple of them stogies. They was all right, man. They didn't have me all dizzy and whatnot. So you gonna go get your cigar on in Kansas City? Whiskey and Beer is a nice spot to, they got a little patio, you know what I'm saying? Got a little lounge area. You can watch sports while you sip on your sip and smoke on your smoke. That's the kind of energy, that's the kind of vibe I want y'all to have when you rocking with us at the Friday Vibe. Get your, whatever you sipping on, if that be Hennessy, if that be vodka, if that be tequila, whatever it is, get your little drink, sit on back. If you want to have you a stogie, because it's going to be that type of conversation. You know what I mean? Cigar bar conversation. Now, let's move on. This one right here, oh, damn, I can't even say her name because it's some alien thing that Mrigbruggerjigma or something. It was like how you pronounce the name or whatever. But she's like a scorpion lady. You get what? A scorpion lady? Yeah, she's like a scorpion lady. Check it out. And she got all the accessories to go along with it. Oh, and she got to change it. She got a different head sculpt. Oh, she handling with some things if she got a head sculpt. You know what I mean? You don't really see them with extra head sculpts if they aren't kind of a big deal. And like I said, I've been trying to turn y'all on to rock with this Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, with that whole line of bang bang. Cause you get a lot of for your dollar. Check her out. She got the scorpion head tail. Interesting. That actually comes off. That accessory comes off. And then she really look like an alien now, huh? And she's got the gloves that are the gauntlets that support the energy field. Because I got some of these energy fields that fit right there in that hole. And it's, block the blast, kind of an energy field, kind of like Cap's photon shield. You got that kind of thing going on. Baby girl got a lot of accessories. She got a long spear. She got a BFG. Additional head sculpt. And assorted hands and blades for different kind of poses. So, Mrigbruggerjigma, if that's how you pronounce it, I might be saying that shit wrong, but that's what she is. The scorpion lady with the scorpion, whatever the hell that is on her back. It's Cosmic Legions, and I got a few Cosmic Legions, so that's why I'm rocking with her. What you say, legendary? She right up, oh, Captain Kirk alley. Yeah, he like him green. He a freak with it. Yeah. Oh, Star Trek. Oh, strange life, new worlds, and seek out new civilizations and freak them. That's it. Seek out new civilizations. See if I can get up in them. Oh, James Tiberius Kirk, you dirty bastard, you. Okay. Wow, we are actually down to the last box, y'all. Right at the hour and a half mark, too. So I guess it was meant to be this way. Last one. Biggest one of all. The Titan. So let's go on and crack this Kraken open. See what I did there? Crack the Kraken. Anyway. Somebody put it in an Adidas box. I like that because everybody know me. I rock my Adidas. Walking up 2 Fifth Street, funky fresh and yes, cold on my feet. Dang, what is that? You know, I say, yeah. Sometimes I do so much monthly, man. I forget what I ordered. What is this? Ooh, ooh, okay. Ooh, ooh. Tony Takara LED effect. Wow. Okay. All right. I've been waiting on this. Now, for those of y'all that follow me, y'all know on my Action Figure Tuesday, which I missed this week, and I'm gonna make up to y'all, I promise. Have little exciting things going on. And for this, if you've ever played Street Fighter, and you've seen that Hadouken effect, when they really get to going and blasting and shooting off on people, bye-bye. That's that high power Hadouken effect. See what I'm saying? I don't be playing around with my effects. I think this actually got a light that goes in it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, dude. See, we ain't playing. We ain't playing. We dead ass. You know it's serious when you got an effect that has a remote. Oh, I'm about to set it up and set it off, y'all. Not on the show, not tonight, but y'all follow me and continue to rock with the lives and rock with the videos. I'ma definitely get something out to y'all this weekend because I'm ready to do some poses. You feel me? Look here, y'all. We covered all our topics. Yeah, we sure did. We covered all our topics. So my people, my Rock With Me Nation people, my fellow Tigers and people that just, found me on the internet that rock with me and love me and dig what I do. I dig y'all digging what I do, and I hope y'all continue to dig what I do. Pull up tomorrow evening, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern for Friday Vibing with me and Theo B. Look here, y'all. That is it for now. But Fred and I will be coming at you with another one of the other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace.